Alright, this is going to be a short one, I think. Now, concerning my going out and living in the wild from now on for the rest of my life, I do plan on being close to a water supply that I can utilize the energy of the water to my advantage. When I'm getting to where I'm going, if any of you users who are true to your ideals, and I see that where I end up, before I leave, I'm going to take down the names of all my users and the states that they live in. What I propose is this, because once I get out into the Tules, I'm not going to use my car ever again. It runs, it's in good shape, except for the muffler and the idler sensor. It's got minor body damage inside the two driver's side doors. That is going to be fixed before I even go. Where I'm going in this is that if I get there, I would be willing to sign over the title of my car for a canoe. That's it. That is going to be my mode of transportation. You don't leave trails on water. I'm going to need to get my supplies in and out. So I think that's a good deal. As long as it doesn't have a bunch of holes in it that I have to patch up with fiberglass. Yeah, I could make one on my own. I do know how to do that because I grew up in a small fishing village, and I used to go to my neighbor's house and we used to build lobster boats together. Uh, I've always been one who always wants to work with my hands. I get great satisfaction out of seeing what comes out of something from the raw into a thing that you can use and has beauty in it. So that's where I'm at um, on that. Again, I want to reiterate that I'm not going to close down this channel. I'm going to continue even after I'm out in the Tules to continue to post content to my YouTube channel as well as my blogs. I'm not going to stop just because I'm not in an apartment. Believe me, they got enough cell towers and every damn thing else scattered across this country. We can't get away from it even if we wanted to. Oh, no, no, let me take that back. There are some areas that are scarcely populated that, yeah, I would lose cell signal. So I'll make sure not to get into a dead zone. But yeah, I won't be changing my mind about this. This is not a moment of passion that I'm talking here. I've been trying for quite some time now to rebuild the relationship, and the relationship started to go downhill because of me and my physical infirmities. And I want to get back again to borderline personality disorder. And the Dr. Linehan, who has a book, and she promotes in the workshops that you use radical acceptance. That's where you accept things that you can't influence one way or another. Well, there's some things that are so terrible in life you cannot accept them, let alone justify them, irregardless of who does it to you. On top of that, I have multiple P.T.S.D. It's the borderline personality disorder that really kills me in trying to establish a personal relationship with people, because there's a great deal of distrust that I have, and I've never been able to tell anybody what they have to do to prove to me that so that I can see that they love me. It's through actions, your acts, without me having to tell you what I need to see. It's either there or it's not there. And borderline personality people are hypersensitive. They pick up on people's emotions far faster than anyone else. It's almost like if, even though I can't see auras, it's almost, I do pick up that energy. Even not in a visible form, but I still pick it up, even if they're a distance away. So I know when someone's in a foul mood or when someone's looking to harm me. So for those of you out there who are suffering from borderline personality, it's very rare for a man to get this condition. Very, very rare. It's usually women that get it because of the abuses that they suffer as they're growing up as children. And this is addressed to you, ladies. I'm sorry that this ever had to happen to any of you by anyone's hand. But if you can for it, um, and like I said, I know there's some things we just can't let go, and time does not lessen the pain. It's still there just as fresh as the day it was put upon us. I wish you all well on getting around that somehow. I have no answers for that because I haven't been able to find it myself. I still have very strong feelings about my first wife. I've been married twice. One has a fiance. The fiance is the one that cleaned me out because unbeknownst to me, see, in Texas, you can be together 3 years. And once you reach that 3 year mark, you can go out and proclaim yourself as common law. It becomes an official marriage. After 5 years, this I did not know, whether you proclaim it or not, you're common law. That's how she was able to get all my stuff and run off to Hong Kong and marry a millionaire. And of course, being broke, I had no recourse to the law because the only justice you get is what you can afford to pay for. No, I haven't given up on humanity. I've given up on my ability to have what I want in relationships with people. And it is not because of them nor their faults, but my own. And that is something no therapy, no pill, and any doctor will tell you. There's no fix to what's happened to me. So I hold the people in my life blameless except for those who inflicted this upon me. My first wife, I would still, I have bad thoughts that I would apply towards her if I was to ever run across her again, as well as her ex-husband. Her name was Linda. Her last maiden name started with a C. His name was Jack Buckley, and I have no qualms about saying that asshole's name. I'd kill him on the spot if I saw him. I know I just made an incriminating remark, but I have no regrets about that. That pervert needs to be put down, and put down permanently. Too many people's lives get destroyed by adults. It's unacceptable. Be an adult. If you can't handle the responsibilities of being an adult, ask for help from your neighbors. Ask for help from the agencies that are out there. Don't do drugs when you have children. That just makes you less ineffective as a parent. You can't be there for your child when you're worshiping some damn drug. I know things are really bad in this country, and people have a propensity to go out and try to escape from their anguish of being trapped in their situations and not finding any ways that they can improve their situation, not mainly for themselves, but for their children. Children are a big responsibility. It isn't just clothing and feeding them that's the issue. It's so far much more than that. And that's what happened to me because I'm in a state prison from running away from home.